What's up, gamers? It's back. It's back. I'm back. I was just singing, actually. I don't know why. I just kind of started recording, and I was singing. But I'll make sure to edit it out because no one wants to hear that. I'll probably get copyright anyway. Anyway, we're back with another Last of Us. Let's get Last of Us, shall we? Let's get Last of Us. Watch your asses. Watch your ass. I probably should, because after these videos, I feel like someone's gonna try and harm me. You know, like I feel like I'm just gonna offend people somehow. Anyway, it's a 3v4. I feel like there's some backstory here because I'm just standing still. Me and Lunar playing Last of Us together. I think he's better at this game, if I'm being honest with you. I think he's... Oh, and he's left. It's a 4v2. Cool, cool. This is sure to be an excellent and enjoyable match. Oh, God. Yeah, so I think... Oh, this game's matchmaking is just horrid, to be honest with you. Like, the fact that you can be in a party with someone, in a lobby with someone, and then not end up on the same team as them. Like, it's funny the first time, and then it keeps happening, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on here? Naughty Dog, fix your shit. Like, Jesus. Oh, I've just been absolutely bombed there. Lunar with the smoke bomb. He's using the burst rifle. He's taking one of them down. Holy shit. Go on, lad. Go off, lad. Ah, never mind. Anyway, yeah, it's just despicable, frankly. Especially when the match is like a 2v4, and the person you're in a party with, who would make it a 3v3, is on the other team. Like, what? It's like a 4v2, they're on the other team. If you were on their team, it'd be a 3v3. Like, how does that even happen? How are you in a lobby with someone, and then you're not in the same team as them? How does a thing like that happen? It doesn't make sense. I don't think it's ever happened to me in Uncharted 4. Actually, I think it's happened like once or twice, but... and that's the thing about it, right? It seems to be completely random. There's no, like... What do you call it? There's no, like, set... event or set circumstance that has to happen, or that's not what you'd say. There's no set circumstance in which it would happen, if you get me. Like, there's no consistency in how it goes about happening. It just kind of happens. So naturally, we're getting absolutely fucking nailed. We're getting destroyed here. We're being torn a new one collectively, and he's just chilling. Alright, he's got a different hat this time. Never mind then. He's got a different mask as well. I'm just not big on the customization, you know, I just can't be bothered, because most of it just doesn't look that good. And I kite. I love a good kite, you know, they're just up in the sky, and they're flying around, I don't know. I quite like just the standard character, you know, I'm not really crazy about customizing the character. I don't try and make them look like me, because I think that's a bit sad. Well, I guess not sad, but like, why bother, you know? Video games are an escape, I don't want to make them look like myself. Or the characters, I should say. He's pushing on me. Can I make some... Why didn't you change to the revolver? You absolute mug. Oh, they've done us. I think at this point I probably just told him, just let them win. Let's just get this over with and then find a new lobby. So this is... Oh, I didn't even do the timer. 12:05. There we go. Sorry, I got so distracted. He's actually doing better than me as well. So, not to say anything bad against Lunar, but... I mean, I think we can all agree I'm probably better at the game than he is. Oh, what was that, mate? Going for that shot, as always. I can't even see him. But going for the drag. So I'm not going to revive him. I'm generally very revive heavy, but I've realized with interrogation, the only thing that matters in the first stage is the interrogation, you know? Like, nothing else matters. Don't go for revives unless absolutely necessary. I would say, most of the time, bait the enemies. Use them as bait. Let the enemies think there's no one there. Go for the interrogation, and then stop them. Oh my goodness, that's just a bad day. That's just a really bad day at the office there, that. So, I'm not sure why the match is long. It seems like the episode's about to end right here. I'm not even attempting to stop them. Is the match literally just gonna end right here? Because if not, I haven't... Bro, what? The match is actually just fully ended. I'm sorry, what? Did I not edit this one? What the fuck? What the fuck? We didn't get a single interrogation? He's talking right now. I just noticed. It doesn't pick up the audio, but I think he was saying something like, oh, you guys are so sick. You know, 4v2, nah, sick match. And to be fair, yeah, I mean, like 4v2, what are you gonna do? Yeah, so these missions here, pick the hardest ones first. Because if you lose survivors early on, it doesn't really matter. But as you go further on, you want to get as many, you want to do the easy ones, because then you can just secure a lot of survivors and supplies and the like. But even if you do them all to completion, you still lose like survivors every now and then because they just kind of balance it out, I guess. I'm actually currently in the top 19,000 players of people in this game. If you look at the leaderboards, you might see my name. You might actually see my name if you go to LITTLE HOBBIT 10. That just is my username. You know, I would change my username to Giggles, like professionally, but professionally. I mean, on a PSN. Like if there was no concern about saves being corrupted or all that malarkey, I'd definitely do it. Anyway, looks like we're about to have a repeat of the last match and just go right into another match on Bookstore. So, it's a bloody two-parter special. Look at that. I don't know how this happened. Maybe I saved the clip as this, so it was like one continuation, like one story. I don't know. We're loading in though. Lone Wolf allows you to fuck me. I just fucking messed that up immediately. We'll wait for the next one. Survival skills. We'll wait for the next one. Jack of All Trades 2 contains 16 loadout points worth of survival skills at the cost of only 10 points. Very nice. Very nice. Fucking... Lucky Break 2 gives more bonus ammo when opening a supply box and guarantees you'll get at least 2 crafting ingredients. Oh, sounds pretty good. I guess. Having an off day? Always, mate. Second Chance 2 gives you additional starting ammo and cheaper armor after 2 or more consecutive deaths without getting a down or execution. That's good. You earn additional parts for killing an enemy who is attacking your team's logbox. Oh, I didn't actually know that. But I guess that makes sense because there's like defensive downs and, you know, offensive executions. With agility level 2, your character won't grunt. Never mind then. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what agility level 2 lets you do.
Sweep the area.
I was playing with well, we'll do this first. Oh, it's not 4v2 this time. 1452. Okay. I was playing with Yago, whatever, either one, Cena and Soul one time, and randomly Soul just starts reading out the tips in like a southern accent or something, and Yago and Cena thought he was freestyling for some reason. They thought he was just rapping, and I'm just there like, what? No, he's reading out the tips. What are you on about? Why would he be freestyle? Why would he just randomly start freestyling? Funny moments. Funny moments. There's an enemy behind me. There they are. I've missed every shot. Oh my god. And that guy in the back is just still standing there, probably about to leave. I've been interrogated. There you go. Lunar's gone down. He's just standing still. Shit beanie, mate. I'm the he's like, oh no, that was, wait, what? That wasn't even the guy on our team. What are you talking about? Wait, what? That wasn't even, what? Oh, what is happening? It's just a repeat, you know, it's just a repeat. It's like Karate Kid Part 2 to the first Karate Kid movie, which is actually pretty good, you know. I rewatched the Karate Kid movies the other day. The second one's actually really good. It actually improves upon things that the first one, you know, did. Like the main thing I'd say is just that there's more backstory for Mr. Miyagi, and also Daniel LaRusso, his love interest. Not that Ali in the first movie's bad by any means, but she kind of just serves as a love interest. That's kind of her entire character. Whereas in the second one, Kumiko, or Humiko, can't even remember her name, sorry. She's not that bad, you know, she actually has her own, like, goals, and she has her own dreams, you know, she wants to be a dancer. And that's at least a little more meaty than what we get in the first movie, I guess. And yeah, I generally enjoyed the second one just as much as the first one, actually. More or less. The third one, it's a bit of a drop-off in quality, to be fair. But I like what they do with Daniel's character. I think it's refreshing, even if it does feel a bit like, nah, I'm not sure he'd do that. But maybe he would, you know, when we first met Daniel LaRusso, he was just a bit of a whiny kid, in a way. And then there was one that they did, the next Karate Kid, and that one had a female protagonist. That one was okay, honestly, like I didn't think it was that bad until the ending fight where she does a kick to someone's face and she misses by about like 10 meters. It's so blatant, and it's just, and the worst part is they show it in slow motion to make it even more apparent that there's no contact whatsoever, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. So the movie up until that point was fine, but after that I was like, oh, this is a fucking mess. because it's basically just the first movie again, but it's, I don't know, worse. And, you know, there's no unique, like, training things that Mr. Miyagi does, if you get me. It's just kind of the same movie, but lazily done. And then you've got the 2010 remake, The Karate Kid, with Jaden Bloody Smith. And that one is actually my least favorite, because it is, scene for scene, a remake of the original. And the things that they don't just blatantly copy from the first one are just worse. They're just worse, and I didn't enjoy it. But one thing I will say, for a 2.5-hour movie, because bloody hell, that movie's long, it actually went past pretty quickly, you know? It didn't feel as long as the running time said it was. But yeah, honestly, I just didn't get much enjoyment out of it. I think the kids are too young. I think the first movie worked better because Daniel LaRusso's like 16 or 17. Maybe just about 18. In this one, he's like 12. Like, he's a bit young, do you know what I mean? Granted, when the movie came out, I would have been about 10. But, yeah, I don't know. That was a rewatch for me as well. I didn't really care for it. Sorry, I've gone so off track here. But yeah, I just really wasn't impressed by that one. And that's the sort of thing, right? It worries me about a Back to the Future reboot or remake, obviously, because I've said before that's my favorite movie. The reason a Back to the Future remake worries me, as they are opening the lockbox, and I don't seem to care at all. The reason a Back to the Future remake worries me is because if it's just the same movie, scene for scene, with new actors, and it looks better, that's not what I want at all. I'm totally open to the idea of a Back to the Future remake, or a reboot. But don't, like, do it like The Force Awakens, you know? Do like a soft reboot, where maybe Marty McFly comes back, maybe Emmett Brown, Doc, maybe he's dead by this point, and, I don't know, maybe these people are researching or investigating time travel, and they know that they went back in time, and they're trying to get their help on it. I don't know. I'm not the one making the movies. Just, if they're just gonna waste money on a scene-for-scene remake, like, why bother, you know? But hey, I guess that's not really what we're here to talk about, are we? Anyway, we've actually managed to get 2 interrogations, which is impressive, I suppose. I've got a good vantage point on the defense, well, the box. Oh, love the tactical shotgun. Love that. Love a shotgun from mid-range. It's great. And they're opening the lockbox. If this is the end, and it's just these 2 matches, I have to apologize, to be honest. Just a bit late on that exchange, Lunar. And that's the match. Is that it? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry to report that is in fact it. That is the end of today's episode. And it's literally just 2 matches where nothing happened. I'm really sorry about that. I would refund you if you paid money for these. But luckily you don't, because who would? Oh, we have fun, don't we? Well, not really. That wasn't very fun, was it? I kind of just went off on a rant about the Karate Kid movies, and, well, just movies from the 80s generally. Anyway, that episode was, it was certainly an episode, wasn't it? You cannot tell me that wasn't an episode, because it was certainly an episode. And that was episode 10 as well. It was the first double-digit episode. What a disappointment. I'm really sorry, folks. I'm really sorry to disappoint like that. But I'm sure the next episode will be much better. So, thanks for watching. I don't blame if you don't watch this one, because it's a bit, yeah. Thanks for watching, as always, and goodbye.